Hello guys, welcome to the Team Oblivions YouTube channel. I'm your host of the day, Green Monk. Today in this video, we are going to look at the Apache Ghost Cat vulnerability, which lies on the port 8009 of the Apache Tomcat web servers. And without any further ado, let's get started because it's a long video, and on the way I'm going to discuss everything. But guys, quick disclaimer, that is, whatever I'm going to teach you in this video, this is just for educational purposes and information purposes only, and this shouldn't be used for any malicious intents, because I'll be using port scanners and using some real life vulnerabilities which might exist on a system, and if you hack into someone's system without their prior permissions, you could be held legally responsible for that. So don't do anything illegal, don't do anything mischievous, stay home, stay safe during this COVID situation. So let's get started. This is our YouTube channel, guys. Do follow. On the first day we have got 51 subscribers. Hope to see some new subscribers and people joining us. So for this room, what I would like to do is I would like to use the TryHackMe labs, because TryHackMe has got few good labs. You can obviously sign up over here and learn about more about hacking. Even if you are a beginner, there are great rooms to get started. So I'm going to move to the activities section, which everyone can access, and you can just simply search Tomghost. Also do get your VPN file, and I've already solved this lab, so I'm not going to disclose the flags right now. Just I'm deploying the machine. I'll copy this machine IP. Sorry guys, I have done this a couple of times, so there were some issues. I don't want to purchase you. Sublime. I'm looking for the ports. I'll be doing port scans again, don't worry. Just right now I'm copying this IP address over here, and now let's paste this environment variable. If I view this, I don't need to specify remember the IP address now, just a $IP will work. Let's do an quick nmap scan. If you want to, you can obviously view the man page of nmap, or a detailed video will be coming up shortly. Just stay tuned for this, because we have a dedicated nmap room and I'm going to discuss all that. So let's get started. I'm going to do a seal scan. I'm going to enumerate for the version with -sv. I don't want to ping the host. Let's see if the host is already up, so I don't need to do that later on. Yeah, the host is up. Cool. How long it has been? It's already almost 2 minutes, so I guess all the services should be up. Now let's do an nmap scan. You can directly on this IP. I'm going to do the shield scan, enumerate for the versions. Do not ping the host, do it in very verbose mode. Okay, don't need to specify any more parameters, so I'm good to go. You can obviously do a script scan, and then scripting is quite awesome, but you don't need it right now for this exploit, as I have done this room. I know it. Now the port 22 SSH port, beauty 8080 common, the web port 53, that's TCP wrapper I guess, and yeah, port 8009. I believe there are no more open ports in this. Let's get some music. Let's see what nmap scan results give us. And let's get our exploit. As we know, we are going to use this. It's the Ghostcat vulnerability script. You can find it over here on this GitHub repo 00dv Ghostcat CNVD -2020 -10487. And basically what it does is, this AJP shooter, it looks for the readable files on the web server and we are going to look for the web in the web XML file is readable in the WebINF directory, and then that's it. We are going to get the credentials immediately right off. So I'm not going to use the entire repo. Sorry guys, my mistake. I'll be using wget. I already have this installed, and if you want to run this script, make sure that you have Python 3 installed. So the nmap scan has been completed. I don't want to clear it right now, and what I want to do is I want to wget this script. Make sure you have this link. While this is being downloaded, let's get our reporting part. So documentation is good, it helps for future references. I also have a write-up which I will be linking in the description with some more references. If you want, you can check those out definitely. Now I have this Apache shooter installed. Sorry guys, just net. Yeah, so let's clear this up now. So okay, I don't need this probably. I already have one, so AJP. I'm going to remove this second file which I downloaded recently, ajpshooter.py. .2. I don't need this. I say to you guys that I've been doing this a couple of times, and ajpshooter1 I don't need that either. You can just verify that I have same script, ajpshooter.py. This will be a same script because whatever. Now that has shebang guide installed and show a terminal can automatically detect it. Just make sure you have given marked it as executable, which you can do it sudo chmod +x, change the permissions with executable, and do this on AJP shooter. So if I list that, you can see that user group and others all can run this file right now. And what we're going to do is AJP shooter, what are the options? And AJP shooter, basically we need to specify three things: the URL, the port, the target file, and the shooter. The following are absolutely required, and we are going to just specify that. ajpshooter.py. The URL will be http:/. By the way, if you haven't checked out the URL, let's visit that once. We don't need that now. Just the IP. We know that port 8080 was open, so 8080 beauty. Are you up? Yeah, the port 8080 is open, and we're just gonna view this now. $IP 8080, so this will be our URL. Now the AJP port, which is by default 8009, we will be looking for WebINF web.xml file, and what shooter want to do is want to see if we can read this. Okay, I believe, sorry, pardon my mistake, there should be capital S. So see, immediately we are given something cool, interesting things, that is the SSH credentials. Definitely a cool thing to note down. We have the SSH credentials of Skyfuck. He is all fucked up, guys. Sorry. SSH credentials. Of Skyfuck, so I don't know who names. Let's SSH it. Do we have the IP? I'm checking it at every phase. Yeah, we have. So now we do is SSH Skyfuck at $IP. If you want, you can use SSH pass as well, but that's not required. Now it will be prompting us for the password, and I definitely want to have this copied, and yeah, I want to add this host. Now it's prompting us for the password. Enter the password that you have got after the colon. Remember, the credentials are Skyfuck, the username, followed by colon, followed by the password. Now we are greeted by this shell. Let's see, who am I? I am Skyfuck user. No guys, that's a bad joke. We have some cool interesting files over here with the Skyfuck user. Let's scp these files. Now I want to specify this scp if the man page is visible. Yeah, open SSH secure files copy. So we can use this to download files from the server or even upload some files to the server. So as I'll be doing this once more, if you want to use something, you want to file to upload, then the user at the IP or the host, colon, followed by the location where you want to specify, or the files. And if you want to download something, you just use user, that is Skyfuck $IP, and the location, which is, I believe, you can do pin program directory, home Skyfuck, and then get all the files, and where you want to download it, you want to download it from the current directory, which is specified with a dot. Okay, I believe, okay, I get that. $IP isn't added, I do it a lot. Let's export the IP again. Remember guys, always when you are on a differential, you need to add the environment variables again, until unless you have it in your bash RC profile. Okay, good to go. Now let's scp. It will ask us for the password, so let's copy it once more. Control C and Control Shift P for the password. Okay, so we have, let's find users.txt file. So what I'm gonna do is /u minus name dot txt. That file it can find, it can take some time. If you're looking for the root directory, the user.txt file is there. Meanwhile, as this file is being, okay, I did a mistake, I did a blunder. Okay, anyways, obviously one thing you can do is you can redirect the errors to dev/null, which I haven't done it. But anyways guys, I got this directory which I would like to cat out definitely. Okay, so the ghost is so crazy. We have our first flag over here, which I guess I copied. No guys, I didn't copy it. That's it. Yeah, the ghost is crazy, including me. Because I haven't copied the flag. Anyways, Control Shift C to copy, and Control V. So I have a first flag. So the flag basically tells us that we have that user level access. So now we have this. Also we have downloaded some GPG files, I guess, PGP files. So maybe we can crack this and get some more credentials of some users. Let's just simply try this. PGP file. Let's crack the credentials using Zone. So I'll be using Jumbo John right over for this task, which is located in my OPT directory. jpg John. Pardon me guys, I need to drink water. And then what I will do is you can see that you got some hashes. You need to do is pass this to a hash file. Now what you want to do is you can simply run John on this file with the word list specified. I know that you don't need to specify the format over here PGP because John can automatically detect this. You can definitely refer to the man page for learning more about this. I'm going to use the usual share word list rocku.txt on this hash, and we get something interesting. Loading one password hash. No password hash left to be cracked. So this means that the password has already been cracked before on the machine. So just remove the word list and show to get the password, which is Alexandru. Now guys, sometimes you might be confused where the password is, or you might not be able to see this. What you can do is you can simply go to your home directory, which in my case I can migrate directly by cd and okay. So now if I migrate to .john, that's a hidden directory, and you can see a john.pot file. So if I see the contents of john.pot file, we have this jpg hash which has already been cracked. So anyways, exit this. Now we have this password as Alexandru. Let's now crack this hashes over here on the host machine and see if we can get some credentials of the users. So jpg tac import, and the file name was, I believe, TryHackMe.c. yeah. Now gpg -- decrypt, and then the file which is credentials.pgp. Now it's going to prompt us for the password, which is going to be Alexandru. Sometimes I do a typo, so it's better to Ctrl+Shift+C, Ctrl+Shift+P, and C. We are greeted with the password of the user Merlin, username and password. So that's kind of interesting. So we have two users username and password. Cool, right? Okay, so we have so far done is crack. We don't need this right now, we can do everything on this shell whatever. So we have just used the AJP shooter to get initial access, and then we have been able to crack the GPG file and get the credentials of another user, Merlin. So why don't we simply switch user to Merlin? Okay, because what we can see over here is if I run a simple command, that is sudo tac-il, and the password is Control. Sorry, the user Skyfall might not run sudo on Ubuntu. So this is the Ubuntu machine where the Skyfall user is not allowed to run as sudo. But what about the user Merlin, which we have credentials of? So let's switch user to Merlin and let's enter the newly obtained password. Control C. I believe I've copied the correct text. No, I haven't. Definitely not a good sign. Ctrl+Shift+V. Yeah. So now who am I? Interesting, I'm Merlin now. can I run sudo on this machine? Yeah, I can run this sudo on user bin bash. Well, this kind of looks interesting because there is a common vulnerability called the zip exploitation, which you can refer to. Zip exploitation, if I look, no guys, let's do escalation. Yeah, I believe this is the right. So what we can do in this zip exploitation is we need to create a file, and when we unzip it, we simply first do a make a zip file, and when we unzip it, we simply execute some commands which give us the root shell. So we are towards the end of this video right now. What I want to do is I want to first create a file. That's lead file. Never mind guys, I love this. What? Something is wrong over here guys. I should be able to make. Let me get here. .133.7.txt. Yeah. No, why the permission to denied. First, so you can see the user's file is there in the Merlin. Merlin has the user.txt file. So now let's do one thing is we have created a zip file, right? Now let's use sudo on this zip command because we have the privileges for that, right? Zip. I'm gonna create something called one lead. Let's create a lead zip file and using 1337.txt, and now you're gonna specify the parameters -d unzip, and then command equals then the main part of the command exploitation, which is sh taxi, and the shell which we can execute is bin bash. Okay, so do you see some changes over here after this $sign, and actually who we are right now? Let's take a look at it. Sorry guys, the machine has been lagging. I don't want to restart it right now. Okay, cool. Okay, so who am I? Okay, we are the root user now. That's kind of interesting. Let's move to the root directory. What we have over here? What do we have here? We have here a root.txt file. And what we get is the root users flag. So basically what we have covered in this video is using some basic level of exploitation and then going far to get some root level users flag. And guys, this is kind of CTF, so yeah, CTFs are definitely awesome. See, just we had this IP address, we did a port scan, we were able to find the 8009 port open. We used APG shooter to get initial credentials of the Skyfuck user. From Skyfuck user had some PGP keys which we decrypted to get the Merlin users credentials, and with the modern user's credentials she had sudo permissions of the zip file, so zip command, so we use that zip privilege escalation to get to the root access. So thank you guys for watching. That's it for this video, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do like, comment and subscribe to our channel, and do share our video. And if there were some mistakes, or if you didn't like the video, or there were some errors, do let me know in the comment section. I will definitely try to improve on the quality in the next time. This is my first video, so please pardon my mistakes whatever I've done, and hope to see you the next time. Bye.